Okay, I didn't quite have the timing down there. But hello! Good evening, everybody. What is going on? Happy back on Sunday evening. Happy to be back on the Sunday evening. We are arriving in Frankfurt here, or heading into Frankfurt here momentarily, and we will just get going. Here we go. We'll actually, you know what? We'll go straight into the gaming screen because why not? Hello, how is everybody doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody is having a lovely evening so far. It got dark. It got dark in the break. So yeah, unfortunately, we have lost all of our light, and because we are still over the ocean, as you can see, we're if we look out to our north here, we might catch a glimpse of Ireland. Out to our north, but as of yet, have still no hope of finding Ireland. Sorry, any landmass. Also, our fuel quantity is showing low, which I'm perplexed about because we definitely put in more than enough. Oh, main tanks 1 and 2 are running low. That's why. That's what it is. So yeah, they're running, the main tanks are running out, but we've got cross feeds and we do have reserves. And the main tank 4 and tank 3 are pretty full still. And I'm pretty sure we set up the fuel tanks correctly here. Fuel to remain. Fuel jettison. We don't want jettison. Yeah, we definitely don't want the fuel to jettison overboard. We have cross feeds enabled. So we'll just enable everything across the board there. And we'll just pull from those two. I think fuel tank 2 and fuel tank 3 is what seems to have been emptied. But fuel tank 1 and 4. Why are tanks 1 and 4 not engaged? Yeah, 1 and 4. Fuel feeds are on. It's all set to auto with the hydraulic pumps. The bus line is all on. All right, well, we'll monitor the situation, but as far as I'm aware, everything should be working just fine. We'll keep an eye on things as we as the situation evolves here in the flight deck. Yeah, see, it's saying main tank 1, 2, and 3 has 0.6, 0.6, and it's cross-feeding into them from tanks 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 4. And all the fuel lines are open. There's nothing in the center, and there's nothing in the stab tank. Hellstorm, how's it going? We are monitoring a very interesting situation here in the flight deck. As we are currently... So, yeah, it's currently on tanks 1 and 2 and 3. And it's saying that there is an imbalance. Well, that's because the outboard tanks... Well, we definitely have enough fuel on board, but I'm confused as to why it's bled from the inboard tanks faster than the outboard tanks. So, and cross-feeding is enabled there. So I could turn tanks 2 and 3. I suppose I could turn tanks 2 and 3 off and see what happens. So So there we go. And now it's on the outboards. So yeah, I don't know why it's saying to press these on. Okay. Well, it's independently pulling now and not cross-feeding into... Okay. I'm very confused as to what's happening, actually. If anyone has any experience with the 7.4, I would be intrigued to find out the better way of doing this, because, yeah, I'm confused. Because it should be cross-feeding. It's saying that... Okay, so if I enable that... Yeah, it's flowing that way. But if I turn those on, then it should cross-feed into... It should cross-feed into the other one. I'm so confused. Do you want me to turn these on? Because I'm pretty sure because the center tank's empty, nothing's going to pull from there. We're going to lose engines real quick here if we aren't careful. We keep that to there. But why is it still pulling inboard fuel when it should definitely be pulling from outboard in? I'm very confused. Anyway, regardless, the good news is we are overhead Oxlow here. And we're going to be preparing for our arrival imminently into Frankfurt Airport. So we can bring this in and we can start putting in our arrival. We should probably check what the weather is doing in Frankfurt real quick. And so we should do that now. So it looks like 0207 Cav OK, which is lovely. And 1015 is the altimeter setting. A beautiful 21 degrees in Frankfurt right now. So let's go ahead and set up our arrival while we monitor the situation that's going on here very carefully. Monitoring the situation very, very carefully here, because things are gonna get weird real quick. Oops, sorry guys. Things are gonna get weird real quick. If that tank runs out and we lose engines, we're in real trouble. I hope that this plane sorts itself out, because my understanding was, so long as we have all this activated with the crossfeeds, it should balance itself out nicely and pull from the main tanks on the outboard side. So yeah, very, very intrigued. I guess we'll find that out. Right, so what we should do real quick is take a look at Frankfurt, which direction they are landing. So let's zoom out on flight radar and take a look at what the real traffic is doing. And then we will use that to base our arrival. Here we go, Frankfurt. And we want... I've forgotten what the EDDF, it's Frankfurt Airport. It's by... Yep, here it is. Let's see, arrivals. Playback. Let's see. Hello? Are you going to play back or are you not going to play back? What are you doing? Hello? Oh, it's still flying, that's why. That doesn't help. Load earlier flights. Here we go. All right, let's see. Tenerife. See what they did earlier. Ah, here we go. Yep. So it looks like they came in on these runways here, which was 07. So it looks like the runway 07 is the incoming. We're probably going to want to take either center or right. Since we are cargo operations, I believe the cargo ramp is located up here? Or is it on the other side? Where is cargo ops at Frankfurt? Does anybody know where Frankfurt's cargo is? Take a quick look at the map here and we'll see. For detailed parking stands, there's the GA ramp, control tower, north ramp. I think that's where they go, on the north end of that ramp there. Options. Oh, don't want that. We want EDDF. And we want the, let's see, those are those. These are airport briefings, restrictions, taxi charts. Here we go. Ah, here we go, cargo. So 7 left has the cargo center on this side. So it's where it's on the south end. Right here is where the cargo ops is. Yeah, cargo center is right here. So if we aim for 07 center, that will get us in. So let's go 07 center. They've got an ILS, which is nice. So let's go ahead and pop that in. So ILS lock, and then we will find an arrival that matches what we have here. So stars, we've got, yeah, so this is the arrivals from the north. I think the one that we have is like the point merge, which is, yeah, it's not that one. Yeah, I think this is, no, not that one. It's similar to that one, but it isn't that one. It's the zigzaggy one that puts us out ridiculous way to the north end. No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. That's from southerly arrivals. Yeah, I think it's this one. I think it's the... Yeah, I think there's the easy one there. I think this one actually put, yeah, I think it's this one, the Unoco for Delta, and we can just take a direct from Delta Foxtrot 431, basically straight in on this side. Yeah, the Unoco for Delta, I think is the one that it was planned for. There's the 4 Alpha, which takes you way out to the west. Rollus. No, it's not those. Yeah, I want to say this is it here. 4. No. Here we go. After passing, runway 07 right, continue to descend 4,000, reaching the end of the star beyond direct to a turn. Yeah, so that's basically what it is. So the Unoco for Delta with the final transition over here. ILS 07 center, which is Delta Foxtrot 554, is that final fix. So that's basically what we'll end up doing. So let's pop back in. Yeah, EGT. Yeah, it seems to be running just fine. Oil temp, fuel tank, engine, fuel imbalance. So what's going wrong here? Everything in the bus tires are set normally. Fuels are set properly. Everything is running normally. Engine bleeds are in. Oh, APU bleed was on. Well, that's fine. That shouldn't affect anything. Cross feeds are in. Center fuel tanks are in. Main things are in. I'm very confused as to what's going on right now. Very, very lost as to what's going on right now. Especially, like, it's saying EGTs are there. We still have thrust. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Pop bit of music on. Okay. Fuel tank engine. I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. We have fuel in the reserve tanks. We have... Okay. Obviously, I don't want to turn, like, the main things on. We have cross feeds engaged. Forward, aft, main tanks. Cross feeds enabled. I'm so confused. We seem to be... Speeds are working just fine, but why... Obviously, oil temps are a warning. So what's going on with it? And that's now falling. EGT is falling again. I'm so confused. What is going on here? Everything is set to also up here. All of the fuel tanks are on. We could even enable these if we wanted to. But it's saying to press these because they're done. All of the anti-ice are set to auto. Engine bleeds are all on. Isolation valves are all open. What is going on here? Your dampers are on. Emergency lights are all armed. Engine elect controllers are all set normal. But the gens switch are like flashing on and off. What is going on here? I mean, if I turn off crossfeeds and turn those, now it's doing direct drive. Now the outboard engines are... I'm so confused as to what's happening right now. Why is the crossfeed... Okay, so which valve is it that I need to... Is it these two? Turn those off? Oh, and now we've got an overspeed. Why have we got an overspeed now? And why are two engines now shutting down? Ugh. Well, this is going well. All right, so we figured out that that was the problem. We'll restart engines 2 and 3. Pull the stuff out from that. It's absolutely fine. All right, so let's try that again. Let's try and start those engines back up. Okay, that looks like it's working. Okay, so those are coming back online now. Yep, so those engines are now coming back at full power. Also throttle disconnected. We can get that re-engaged. It's because it dropped out below where it wasn't expecting, but they're going to pull all the way forward now. So the engine should come back in. Oil temperatures in 2 and 3 are going to show high, but they'll drop once they balance back out. I just don't understand why engines 1 and 4 will definitely turn on the crossfeeds now and get those crossfeeding into each other. It just seems like the crossfeeds haven't been modeled properly. Oh, and now engines 2 and 3 are shutting down again? Question mark. Or why is the EGT for all 4 of them now going down? And now oil temperature is showing high on all of them. So is it the crossfeed that's causing the problem? All engines 1 and 4 are coming back in. So how do I open up these valves here? without accidentally clicking a button. Okay. So engine oil temps are going all over the place. Well, this is fun. What am I missing here? Yeah, what is going on here? I'm clearly missing something. What am I missing that is causing all of my problems? It's not the engine bleed. I am so confused. I am so confused. Especially we have EGTs for 1 and 4, but we have nothing in 2 and 3. Despite the fact that they're cross-feeding in, I might just cheat this a little bit. I'm gonna cheat it a little bit. Because it looks like, yeah, with that now balanced, there goes all of those, and those temperatures will fall off. It's something with the fuel isn't being modeled correctly. Because now it's happy. That is the weirdest thing. Anyway, I apologize, chat. I've been a little bit ignoring everybody who is here. So hello, everybody. I apologize. Right, let's bring that back in. Right. Now that we've got that sorted, shall we try and set up for this landing? Now all we have to contend with is the fuel imbalance. So let's go ahead and configure this thing up for landing. Let me just quickly do this and this. There we go. And this goes over here and this goes over here. Right, let's try that one more time. So we are going for the Inuko. We'll select it here. Inuko. There it is. Inuko 4 Delta. Is that the one that we had planned? Let's see. What was in the briefing? Yep, Inuko 4 Delta. That was the original one that was planned. For Charlie, Inuko 4 Delta. We're going to go ILS 07 Center. Not GPS, ILS 07 Center. And we are going to go ahead and select the transition. And that will be... So it will be... What is the... Because that will bring us to this guy here. I want to say Inuko 4 Delta will follow all the way out to here. And we want it for Delta Foxtrot. Delta Foxtrot 554, I believe. Yep, there it is. So let's go ahead and plug that in. We'll execute that. Oh, that works. And then we'll execute that. And then in the routes page, in the legs, we will get rid of... So we'll basically get rid of Delta Foxtrot 3 432 and Delta Foxtrot 439 will basically just go. So we'll come in. Yeah, Inuko. Yeah, because we'll basically come in straight down here, take the Inuko for Delta, come from 431, direct 554. So let me go ahead and prepare that. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, now she's behaving. Now all she's complaining about is the fuel imbalance. I don't know, something with the fuel isn't quite right. But I think they've mentioned that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so what we want is the Delta 544, and we want to bring that up to Delta Foxtrot 431. So Delta Foxtrot 431 here. So we want it to go there, basically, and execute that. And pretty much what we've done there is we've shortened that entire arrival. That's basically what we've done there, is we've extended the... We'll zoom in here so you can see it. So yeah, this is basically the plan for the arrival. So we've taken out that random downwind thing, and basically we're going base to final direct. There's not likely to be any air traffic control, so that's pretty much my reasoning for doing this. And that puts us directly on the ILS fix as it is as well. So I'll go to the FC comms page. Not the FC comms, which is, yeah, see, that's VHF. I think the 7.4 picks up the ILS automatically. VNav, yeah, that's all in there. Nav radios, here we go, ILS. So it should be 110.55 at 66 degrees course. 66 degrees course, 11055. So that's in there already. So we don't have to worry about programming the ILS. It's already in there. We just basically fly the approach and go all the way in. So there we go. We're in great shape. I'm really, really happy about that. So we'll go ahead and we'll hang out here in the map mode. And basically we will just hang out until we hit top of descent in about 300 miles from now. So yeah, we're just in the final leg of the cruise. Now that that's basically all configured and ready to go, it's a shame about the it's a big shame, unfortunately, about the because it doesn't have Oxlow on it. I was like, why is Volanta not showing up? Because it's missing a waypoint that we've programmed in. But yeah, we're basically flying over the south coast of the UK. We'll probably start our descent right overhead Dunkirk, and then fly the approach into Frankfurt. So I'm going to go ahead and take a very quick BRB, just so I can use the facilities, but I will be back here in just a moment. I will leave you with a nice view of the cockpit. Right, hello. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, we got some lights. We have some lights below us. That looks like the south of England to me. That looks like the south of England to me. That's very pleasing. That looks very nice. Very cool. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. I can sort of just make out London there out to the north of us. I think that's London out on that side. I think this is Southampton-ish area. Yeah, Southampton is kind of directly that way, and then London is out to that far corner. So yeah, just London over on that side. We've got some clouds covering overhead, unfortunately, so it's blocking quite a bit of our view. But anyway, here we go. We are making headway. We are making the headway. For those of you who are here and lurking, I super appreciate you. Just want you to know I super appreciate you all being here. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday evening as well. Thank you so much for all the support today. It really has been truly a fantastic little stream. I've really enjoyed it. We've been flying the 747 here basically the entire time. There's only been a few little hiccups along the way. That little fuel bugaboo that we experienced earlier is still kind of causing a little bit of chaos, unfortunately, so having to deal with some of that as well. There we go. Go away, Bath and Body Works. I do not need any more bits from you. We have gotten so much stuff from Bath and Body Works lately. It's just terrible. 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 Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Right. There we go. Getting rid of the old emails. I think everyone on Twitter, from what I was looking at, was still having some interesting things that they were saying. That was actually one quick thing that I wanted to check. So on the working title discussions here, 748. Yeah, here we go. So is the fuel going to transfer, or am I going to be flying the rest with 2 engines? Should be transferring. I'm at fuel green arrows. If it's not quick enough, you can use the override pumps on the inboard to feed the other engines. Yeah, that was the problem that we were experiencing as well. Two things on my first hand, flew all the way 27 VNAV. Secondly, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them about the fuel. Wait, balance window reset. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely have a magenta line, so we're good there. When it comes to filling up the fuel tanks in the weight and balance page, what is the order? Presume start with the center, mains equally, then fill the inboards. Those are bigger. And then center and then reverse stabs, which we didn't need. So I wonder if it incorrectly filled the tanks then. I'm wondering if it incorrectly filled the tanks then. And that would be why we were having problems. Anyway, we need to do some landing weight bits here. So it reckons, what is our current? 343, 327 gross. Yeah, I definitely think we're going to do a flaps 30. That's fine. I don't need the takeoff speeds. I want the landing speeds. Yeah, there we go. Like that. Flaps 30, 157, glide slope. And then the wind conditions as well. Thrust limits will keep at cruise, and climb 1 is perfectly fine. So we are good to go there. So that's all done. We're going to set also brake 3. I don't know whether that's going to be enough, but we will manual brake it if it isn't. So we'll go from there. And I'll talk to the guys over at Working Title to find out what was going on with the cross feeds, because that was definitely not working the way it was supposed to today. And I do wonder if it was a case of me filling up the tanks incorrectly there. It could well be. I don't know. But either way, we will get it sorted. There's London, I think, just out to the north. That big patch of light over there, it is London. You can just about make out the Thames River through there. We do have Heathrow Airport installed, which I believe that is Heathrow right there. It is. That is Heathrow Airport right there. Very good. Very, very nice indeed. We getting there. We are making really solid progress. I'm so happy with the way that this flight has gone. Despite the fuel issues and despite the way the fuel imbalance being a problem, the plane itself has flown incredibly well. Incredibly well. Let's just double check where we are in here. Oh, I can connect back onto VATSIM. That's right. I forgot that I can do that. No one else is going to be on, really, over this part of the world at this time. It would be 1 or 2 in the morning. Authentication failed, yeah. We're still having little authentication bugs. I think they are definitely having problems with the servers tonight. Apparently it's been a thing all day today. But all good. We will get there. We will get there. Right. So, yeah. It's been a day. It's been a very, very, very interesting day today, guys. Very, very interesting day. Lots happened in the old flight sim community. A lot has been happening with the announcement, the big announcement today, with obviously what's happened with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Big unexpected news come out of Microsoft and Xbox today. No one saw that coming. Even developers were blindsided by it, I'm coming to find out. So yeah, definitely an interesting state of affairs in the old Microsoft world. Very, very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. So we'll have to keep an eye on things as news and updates develop and come our way. Very, very cool. Very good. Well, again, I know it's a lovely, mellow Sunday evening, and we're almost at our arrival destination. Once we get on the ground, we will sign off less than an hour now from landing. Let's see. Progress page, it reckons 12:21 according to this, and to top of descent 003 Zulu. So about 20 minutes ish till top of descent. So like 30, 40 minutes until landing, 40, 45 minutes until landing. Reckons that, yeah, about 18 minutes total on the descent and final phase there. Yeah, so we're almost 80 miles to that very, very famous waypoint. We're now direct Dover, and so London will now be behind us. So that's London there, and then we might be able to see the coast of France from here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's Calais, I think, right there. I think that's Calais right there. So, yeah. Here's Dover coming up. Obviously, it's a little bit challenging to see things in the dark, but right. So, okay, I gotta see this. So, they were saying, obviously, I don't want to play with this too much because obviously our plane is actively flying and I don't necessarily want to mess with this while we're flying. It's Carly! How's it going, Carly? It's going well. We're just trying to figure out what our plane is doing. Our plane is doing things that it shouldn't. We just came back live from a little break we took to have some din-din, which was great. It was very enjoyable. Really enjoyed din-dins. Yeah, now we're just trying to figure out what in the world is going on with this airplane. So it seems that where I have reserved fuel. Oh, thank you so much for the resub. Oh, that was very kind of you. Very sweet. 10-month resub. 1 month past our Twitch baby. Fantastic. Oh, I gotta message you as well. Oh, thank you very much. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to be a lot more consistent, a lot more regular with my stream schedule. It's been challenging to say the least. So being back and being on a more regular schedule is definitely making a big difference. So I appreciate it very, very much. Right, I am trying to. So here in the Discord for this particular airplane, they are saying that the optimal order of filling the tanks is main tanks 1 and 4, which is what we have, and then mains 2 and 3, and then center wings, which is here, which the center wing tank is empty. In fact, there's almost 8 tons in the reserve tanks, and they're full. So if I put 8 tons of fuel in here, it's going to complain for a second. But if I bring that down to like 5 in the reserves, because we don't need a ton in there, and then we bring, yeah, so I'm going to reduce that. So let's bring these down and balance them out a little bit. I know the plane is going to complain a bunch about us doing this. Let's just double check that it's behaving itself. It is. Fuel override control left and right. So let's just double check. Center tanks are on now. So that's how it should be laid out. And so we should be landing with 300 tons of fuel. We should be left over with like 300 tons of fuel. Okay. And now we're in crossfeed configuration, which means once we activate the crossfeeds, now it's happy. So it was so the whole of the tanks were completely out of balance. So the whole reason that problem came up was because of the way that Microsoft Flight Sim loaded those tanks. So the sense tanks really are the ones that should be, yeah, main tanks first with the center, and then spreading it all through that way. Interesting. Interesting. With the crossfeeds enabled. Very interesting. So yeah, order of operations then, according to the Discord, is, yeah, wow. I just learned a lot there. I just learned a hell of a lot there. That was interesting. Okay, so mains 1 and 4, then mains 2 and 3, and then center wing, reserves, and then if needed, the stabs. All mains equal until 1 and 4 are full, then continue filling 2 and 3. So all main tanks should be filled first. So all fuel tanks first, which are all of these. So assuming it should be 2 and 3 first, then 1 and 4, and then the center. And then only when the center, yeah, see, look, it's emptying the center tank first, then it should default to 2 and 3. Fascinating. Fascinating. And of course, with crossfeeds enabled at the same time. Oh, I'm learning so much about this plane. This is brilliant. Very good. Very good. I'm happy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are flying over a very special waypoint. A very, very special waypoint. Our next waypoint is known as Cock. KOK. Kilo Oscar Kilo. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, I said cock on stream, but it's okay because it's a waypoint. It's a waypoint. I'm allowed to say it. All right, we are not that far away from top of descent. It looks like, yeah, top of descent is in 166 nautical miles. So with a ground speed of 520 knots, we won't be that far away now. Very good. Very, very good. Pretty, pretty, such a pretty. Pretty, pretty. Pardon me. Itchy nose this evening. You have to forgive me, guys. Pretty, a pretty girl. Come on, baby. Put me out. Those shoes on my feet. Put me out. Put me out. Put me out of misery. Fascinating. You don't understand. You keep on telling me I ain't your kind of man. Alrighty, overhead cock and off to 30. Here we go. And we are pulling out over that waypoint. There goes the VOR. And we'll line this up on our track as well. We'll put the heading at 105. We'll keep this in line all the way through now. So we're going to go ahead and keep the bank limiter engaged now, because it was complaining. Someone who was flying this airplane the other day was having some... oh, it was Jamie. That's right. Jamie was having a real problem with the plane. Very good. MFD. Yeah. Okay, so those buttons aren't working on the console. So where is the... is it here that's cancel? I guess that is the cancel button. But anyway. Right, so that's all done. Keep those all in their correct positions. She's happy. That's all I care about. At the end of the day, this is literally all I care about, is that the plane is happy. There we go. All right, why don't we put this into... where is it? Can we put this into... oh, that's what it is. Okay. Put it there, send to the map. Does the center button not work on this? It does. Why is it not working on that page then? There it goes. Hang on. That's plan. There we go. Okay. Just make sure that our TCAS is engaged, just in case we have anyone nearby. Not that I think we do. Oh, look, TOD! Top of descent. We have a marker engaged. Brilliant news. Making good progress. Making really good progress. We're almost there, guys. I cannot believe that we have been flying for almost 8 hours. 8 hours. Freaking crazy, guys. Freaking crazy. I absolutely love it. It's been amazing. I have loved this plane. So, just as a point of discussion, I think it's worth kind of somewhat comparing a little bit the experience that I've had with the 748 versus the 787. The 787 obviously is a lot more automated, and there are obviously parts about it that make it a lot easier. It's only a 2-engine plane, has a single APU. But so far in my experience, the ground power hookup works better. Fueling from Microsoft Flight Sim is easier in it. And at the same time, I don't know, I've just had a slightly easier time flying the 787 than I have the 74. There obviously are a lot of differences in the way that the two planes are being developed. That's not the button I meant to click. But also, I think it's just interesting to see the difference in the quality of the two planes as it stands right now. Obviously, you call favoritism. I mean, I'm being honest. And again, this is not to say that... it's not to say that I'm biased, because I am loving flying this plane. I'm absolutely loving flying this plane. However, the 7.8 is a lot more refined as of now. Remember, we are still a week and a half away from the final update to come out for these two airplanes. So that being said, obviously we still have room to get potentially more updates to this airplane versus where the 787 is already at, if that makes sense. 1015. 1015. There we go. We'll set this in advance. 1015 is in. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I promise you, like, I am still absolutely loving flying this bird. I think both, I mean, you can't compare. Like, I couldn't have flown this as a long hauler about 2 months ago. I wouldn't have been able to fly this plane as a long haul. Or at least semi-realistically, because it just wasn't designed in the sim to do that. It was obviously like, you know, it's a default plane at the end of the day. That's exactly what it was. It was a default airplane, but this refinement that has been applied to it has made both it and the 7.8 a much, much better airplane. It makes the investment in the premium deluxe version of the simulator well worth it, in my opinion. Like, now that the 7.8 has had the amount of work that it's had on it and the quality of that airplane now, it makes it equivalent to the fact that I would have happily paid money for a developer to develop that airplane. And the fact that it is default in the sim when you get the premium deluxe edition now, granted, we're on the beta now, but when it leads beta, when the AAU2 update comes online, I'm saying, makes me very, very happy. I mean, the state of the sim, it's remarkable how much improvement there has been. Absolutely remarkable how much improvement there's been. There we go. Okay, so yeah, fuel is looking very, very happy right now. TAT outside is -15, and we're still getting a honking tailwind that is pushing us along. We're at 319 knots indicated and 525 knots across the ground, which I am all about. Let's keep up that pace. Yes, please. And there is no traffic anywhere near us. We are basically right overhead Brussels now. Brussels is like right below us. The night lighting in the sim is also absolutely amazing. Yeah, literally right overhead Brussels now. Listen, if it was favoritism, Anthony, would I be flying it? Like, if this plane was in a worse state, do you think I would actually take the time to properly fly this airplane? Let's see. So yeah, we've got a little bit left to go. I think top of descent is like right over... Where is it? Yeah, it's right over... Is it right over Onoko, or is there another waypoint in between? Here's SPI. So yeah, I think it's virtually... Well, Onoko's over here. So yeah, we're not that far away now. I mean, the final fix is on there. True. Facts, right? Facts. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am so loving flying this. I mean, the fact that the 7.4 is in this good a state, it makes it... by the way, Anthony, please do not learn anything that I am saying. Like, don't... I'm still a novice at flying this airplane. There are people who still fly this airplane a significant amount more than I do, and way better than I do as well. So yeah, please don't learn from me. Please don't learn from me. Though I mean, I'm learning new things about this. I just learned the proper fueling procedure for this airplane. Because yeah, it wasn't correct. What I was doing was not correct at all. I apologize. Profusely apologize. All right, I love this song, but I cannot. Right, I'm going to set up Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah, I think there's some good songs coming down now. So how was everybody's weekend? Was it good? Oh, go away. No, bugger off. Close window. Go away, Adobe. Hate when it does that. I have it on my desktop because I use it all the dang time. I hope everybody else's weekend was super relaxing. Mine was really good. Managed to get all my cleaning done, so I'm very happy about that. Amazon, what do you want? No, I don't want Father's Day gifts. Thank you. I've already organized it. Anyway, they're away. My folks are going away in like 2 weeks, so yeah. Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? Good news. Our smoke index is down to 71. It's 3 times lower right now than it was like 2 days ago. Amazing. And tomorrow it is going to be horrifying. 9% chance of precipitation. 1/2 inch possible with severe thunderstorms. Yay. I'm excited. No, it should, in theory, it should clear a lot of the crud, the rest of the crud out of the air. So I'm very happy about that. Yes. By the way, Carly, or Car, I should say, I need to message you because our plans changed and now we're going to be in Pittsburgh. So, yeah, we need to talk. Yeah, so plans changed, and we're going to be in your general vicinity. So we need to chat. Yeah, we're going to be. We were originally going to go to Vancouver in October, but we are saving much monies for a much bigger trip. So we've decided to, because the flight prices, I don't know what it is. Is anyone else experiencing this where flight prices are through the ceiling right now? Like, even we're looking to book for October, which I would have thought would be like significantly more time. And it's just insane. So we've decided to nix Vancouver and we're going to do a trip to Pittsburgh, which includes like the breweries. We're going to do the Pittsburgh Zoo. We're going to do the aviary because we haven't done that before. We're going to do... What else did we say that we were going to do while we were there? We're going to do the inclined railway because we didn't get to do that last time. We are going to do... What else did I say? We kind of did the University of Pittsburgh while we were there, but we didn't really see a lot of the campus. So I think we might do a little bit more of that and exploring in and around that area. That one place you recommended, by the way, was phenomenal. Would go there again in a heartbeat. Not even a question. So I think we're staying closer to downtown this time as well. So that will put us in a little bit of a better position. But yeah, so we'll definitely have to chat because 100% we have to try and see if we can meet up. I'm just saying, since we're in your area, would love to see you. But yeah, other than that, we are. What else are we doing travel plan wise? Obviously, Houston in a couple of weeks. Then Dallas. I'm doing Dallas in July. August, I don't think as of now we're. Oh yeah, we're going away for our anniversary, but we're doing North Carolina. And then September, we are going to do Food and Wine for a crazy weekend day. Anthony, I need to talk to you about that. If you still have your annual pass, which I think you do. And then October is Pittsburgh. November is my brother's wedding here. FMC message. FMC message. What do you want? Reset MCP out. Oh, yeah, because we're at top of descent. What is our initial drop here? Flight level 11,000. Let's go and get that MCP out fixed. 11,000 feet. Let's put that in there. But yeah, so it's going to be super fun. I am very, 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 very excited for it. I'll bring that a little bit closer. Oh, hello. Had a little fly flying around my face. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so it's going to be... We got a lot of, like, fun travel plans coming up. Very excited for it. Drag required. Why? We're not at top of descent yet. Why is it saying drag is required? We're not even close to top of descent. Why does it want drag now? That was weird. We're at 33,000 feet still. Low center, right and left. So we'll take those out. And now it's going to be pulling in fuel from the main tanks. Look at that. Unbelievable. Main tanks 2 and 3 are engaged. Look at that. Unbelievable. Now it's working correctly. Now it's pulling from the mains. What the heck? What the heck and heck? There we go. Now we're going to start our descent. All right. Well, as much as I love this music, let's go ahead and drop it down a little bit. And let's put the sound of the sim back on as we hear the engines spooling down. There we go. There we go. And that is top of descent. We are on our way down, ladies and gentlemen. On our way down. As the engines spool down for our arrival into Frankfurt. I know, you can't really see very much of anything, but look at that. Amazing. 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 Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Right. I'm setting myself a reminder. There we go. Very good. 30,000 feet. 29,000 feet, or 2,900 feet a minute. On our way down. Looking good. She doesn't need drag at the minute, which is always a good time. Oh, I didn't mean to pin that. Sorry, Hailstorm. Can I unpin it? Unpin. There we go. Amazing. Brilliant. Fantastic. Excellent. It's amazing. It's working beautifully. Look at that. She descends fabulously. I don't like that the screens are kind of glitchy, but it is what it is. This one's moving just fine. All right, descending 11,000. And there's NOCO there. We'll go ahead and zoom in to 20 miles. We can put some range rings in. So let's go and bring in EDDF 07 center as the fix. Oh, come on. Or if I do 07 center, well, no, it's not going to bring that in either. Interesting. What if I do EDD? We'll bring in some drag. Oh, it's aggressively diving for Inoko. Yeah, that VNAV path is interesting. 20 miles to run, above 11,000. Right? It's above 11,000. Yep, it is. Got plenty of room. I don't know why you've decided to fall through the floor there. EDD. Sorry, chat. I'm faffing. Right, let's do 5 mile, a 10 mile, and a 15 mile range ring around the airport. And then we will go on the legs page. Keep an eye out for the airport as it swings around on final descent here. Super, super cool. Well, guys, I have really, 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 really enjoyed flying this route with you guys today. I super appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who did stick around for the Lego building earlier. Yeah, again, the only thing it really didn't do properly was the nat track, but that was my own fault. I learned how to properly enter that now. So we'll get that fixed for the next time that we fly this. Of course, there's tons of air traffic control now in the US, and there's absolutely zero where we're flying into. Yeah, so this guy is flying in now. He's ahead of us by quite a ways. He's flying into a different airport, so no factor. And Air France 92 is coming in from the south, should be arriving long before we are, so it should be good to go. There's the range rings on the airport. We'll go ahead and... oh, it still wants the drag. Okay. We've got the cheetah flaps going. Yeah, we're only slightly cheating with the air brakes. I don't think we need them. Apparently we do. Which is just, it's kind of silly. We don't... I don't think we need it. Yeah, you went backwards? What do you mean I went backwards? What do you mean I went backwards? How rude. Yeah, there we go. VREF is 30 at 157. Standard pressure. We'll go ahead and set that now. 17,000. It's fine. Transition out is lower than that, but it's absolutely fine for all intents and purposes. All right, and 16,000 feet with about 20, 40, 40-ish miles to run. Yeah, you got tons of room. And the UK side is always online on... oh, yeah, I know. If I was smart, I would have flown the other way around, okay? Okay. Still asking for drag. I don't think we need it. We're 2,400 feet a minute, and we're flying 350 knots at 15,000 feet. I think it's asking for... it's asking for it to be a little bit too aggressive. I don't like that. And it's asking for 240 knots. Yeah, we're way above that, obviously. We're slightly above the profile now. But it's nothing crazy. Like, we don't need to dive for it. Yeah, I think it was trying to be a little bit too aggressive there. All right, let's zoom out on that side. Sorry, zoom out on that side. Get a holistic view. All right, we're at 11,000 feet. We'll whack on these. What is the entry out for this? 4,000. So we'll go clear down 4,000 now. There goes the speed, 4,000. Thrust is idle. Delta Foxtrot 5554. Or 554, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, we flew the wrong way around. It's fine. It's fine, though. There we go. Right. Yeah, lots and lots of... I've gone square. Very good. Very good. Yeah. No, we're doing okay. 20 miles, 10,000 feet. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Yeah, we dropped the VREF all the way down to there. Yeah, 4,000 above, 554. Yeah, I think we're going to need... We're thrust idle, descending 2,000, 9,000 above to get to 250 knots below. Yeah, I think that's just about as far as we can go in the flight detent. And we'll come around this bank now, and it will slow us down with enough to get to the 250 knots. What's the V flap speed for flap 1? 285 knots, flap 1? It's 283, so we can go flap 1, 280. That will definitely help slow us down, especially with those big, giant flaps. And it's going to slow us all the way down to 220 now. The final speed indicated 157 flap 30. And now 20 miles out. I'm a little lurky. That's okay. No worries at all. Yeah, it's slightly overshot that final turn. I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach mode. Flap 1, 125. Let's go flap 2. Oh, sorry, flap 5. Sorry, this is a Boeing. I forget that this is a Boeing. Flap 2, 4,000. Whoa, hello. That's aggressive. Excuse me, who turned on the windshield wipers? It certainly wasn't me. Thank you. We do not need the windshield wipers. I was like, why are the windshield wipers going? It's clear out. Bizarre. Sorry, it was me. Well, listen, if you're co, then can you not fiddle with the controls? Thank you. All right, 200 knots, flap 5, 15 miles to run. Diamonds have come in for the ILS, and field is in sight. 6,000. That's coming in nicely. We're slightly below the glide path, but that's fine. We're descending down now. Nice and easy, does it? We'll stay 200 knots, 15 miles. That's fine. We'll take the next stage of flaps and then gear down. So flap 10, gear down. We'll go at 10 miles. And then we'll final configure with full flaps and everything at 5. Short final. Frankfurt traffic, National Air Cargo 100, 15 miles, ILS established, 07 Center, Frankfurt. Drag, no, we do not need the drag. You can go away now. That's just silly. We absolutely do not need drag. We're at 5,000 with 1,000 to run. Just before ILS established. No, we do not. No, we do not. I'll take next stage of flaps. There you go. Gear down, flap 10. Oh, you are. Of course you do that at landing. Of course you do that at landing. All right, let's take next stage of flaps. Next stage of flaps. There we go. Flaps are 30. Telemarketer, of course, is trying to call me. Come on, throttle up. There we go. And flaps coming all the way out. 160, 10 miles. And there go the diamonds. Are the diamonds going to come in? Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing, aircraft? Your phone is supposed to be in airplane mode? Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, what is this thing doing? It's completely missed that ILS. Hello? Are you gonna follow it, or are you... It was armed and everything. Well, we'll take it manual, but that's slightly disappointing. All right. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, we're high now, so thanks for that. And I'll take auto throttle off for this. We'll go idle. We got plenty of room. 3,000. We're slightly below, slightly to one side, but we got plenty of room to final here. Frankfurt traffic, National Air Cargo 100, 10 miles, short, final, fully established. ILS 07 Center, Frankfurt. Yeah, there goes the diamond. It's coming in now. Checked. All right, let's give a little bit of power in. Yeah, we're now a little bit on the low side, but that's fine, correcting. And there we go. Flaps 4, gear down and locked. ILS is enabled. What's this airplane doing? And Frankfurt traffic, National Air Cargo 100, fully established, 07 Center, Frankfurt. Give a skosh more power, down below 1,000. Oh, we didn't plug in the MDA. Oops. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll call minimums. Slightly, well, according to the glide slope, we're low, but according to the pappies, we're fine. So I'm going to go visual on this and not trust the ILS. Plane's already flown straight through it, so it's fine. There we go. There's the runway chord there. Checked. And we're a little low now. Oh, correcting. That's fine. It's because we're slightly below. Clear the caution. And that auto throttle is set slightly incorrectly as well. We're slightly below it, but it's actually fine. I don't know why it's decided that. There we go. Checked. Oh, I think it's going to be a good one. There we go. It's 2 white, 2 red. Less than 5 miles. A little bit of power. Yep, she's flying very nicely. Very, very nicely. I approve. Alright. Bring the power down. There we go. She's doing just fine. There we go. Alright, power's out. Oh! Bit of a bounce, but it's fine. Bit of an overflare. We take it. I forget how tall this airplane is. And let's go reverse. Reverse is full. Auto brakes. Engaged. We're down. That's the important thing. And we'll roll out. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for the sexy sax, my friend. Manual brakes. And flaps coming up. Air brakes coming up. Oh, you are... What a cheeky way to end it. Frankfurt traffic, National Air Cargo, 100, vacating 07 right. Sorry, 07 Center, Frankfurt. Yeah, very nice, Charlie. Very, very nice indeed.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh my god, why is the manual brakes not working? Hello? Oh my goodness me. Yeah, the manual brakes just did not want to work there. We are right here at November 5. Ow. Ouch. Sorry, everyone. Sorry to everybody's eardrums. I hope you're nice and awake. I hope you're nice and awake now. Ow. That one was blaring. Oof is right. Yeah, I think we all got a big oof there. Thanks for that, Charlie. Appreciate you. All right, let's swing this bird around. Let's swing this bird around. Get this thing over to the cargo ramp. Oh my god. Charlie, that was insanely loud, my friend. All right, let's get the APU up and running. There we go. That was so loud, and I have my soundbar, and goddamn, the bass was shaking the thing on your desk. Amazing. Good. Good. I hope it was. I hope it was. That's very funny. All right, let's get this thing around. Come on, come on. There we go. All right, get moving. Come on. There we go. Very good. Very good. All right, should we go? We'll take a look at the landing rate here in a little bit. But there we go. We are on the ground at Frankfurt, ladies and gentlemen. That was a good, fun approach. I enjoyed that very much. I can see the cargo ramp just ahead. And we'll swing her in, shut her down, and get rolled up for the next one. So what do we think, chat? What do we think of the Boeing 747-800F? Not too shabby, in my opinion. Not too shabby at all. I think there's still a lot that I need to learn about her. But yeah, she's definitely a bit of a handful, but definitely good fun. I think the fueling thing was definitely something to keep an eye on as we continue to learn the airplane. I think there's some good opportunities to continue to learn how the thing operates. The fact that I armed the approach and it didn't capture the localizer is kind of interesting. I was anticipating that it would have actually caught the localizer and established itself a little bit easier than it did, especially we were 4,000, 10 miles out, right overhead where we needed to be, and yeah, just not to have it capture it was kind of annoying, but it is what it is. It is what it is, so we will mind that for next time. Right, okay. I think we will pull in to this stand right here. Get the brakes Again, we want to go slightly past the turning point and get her turned in. Accelerate slightly around that corner there. There we go. We'll pull a little bit further forward and then get organized for the shutdown. There we go. And the stop line is coming up. There we go. There is our full stop, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go ahead and plonk that on. And we'll pop the APUs to on. And we can go ahead and shut engines down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Frankfurt. We did it. We absolutely did it. Very good. Let's go ahead and get the slight parking. No, we're already at a gate, so we're good there. We're already at a gate, so we don't need to. What was that vehicle? What was that vehicle? That was weird. Anyway, we're down. The important thing, we're down. We're on the ramp, and I'm trying to get GSX to actually pay attention. Oh, it's fine. Whatever. We're here. We're on the ground. We made it. I don't believe we're on a taxiway. No, we're definitely on a stand. You're definitely on a stand. I just don't think it's captured. Or are we not? Are we on a taxiway? We could well be on a taxiway. Apparently we're on November 11. Oh. Oops. Well, that's what we get for following the yellow lines. Anyway, we're here. That's all that matters. We're here. That's all that matters. And we'll go ahead and disconnect from the network. And we'll go ahead and take a look at our flight. Amazing. And our landing rate. The most important bit, the landing rate. Landing actually was not bad. Here's where it kind of fell off the localizer again. We took it manual. It wasn't too bad. A little bit of a handful, but not bad at all. And it was, you ready? Okay, you know what? That's not half bad. But 1.13, 149 for a Boeing 747. It's heavy, but it's not ridiculous. It's heavy, but not ridiculous. So considering that was my first landing in it, I will happily take that. I will happily take that. That we will consider a win. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that unfortunately is where we are going to have to leave it. That unfortunately is where we're going to have to leave it. Is there anyone who is streaming Flight Simulation that we know this evening that we could give some love to? Or is there anyone that we know that we want to give some love to? I'm happy to give a raid to just about anyone and everyone. Oh, our buddy Burpo is playing Fortnite, y'all. Should go raid Burpo. I think that's a very good idea. All right, so let's go ahead and get some commands in. Subraid. There's the socials. Socials are there. If you guys want to follow me online, that's how you can get a hold of me. Guys, this was another lovely, fun stream. I appreciate you guys so much. I believe that's how the screen name is. That's fine. There we go. All right, guys. Well, this has been super fun. Tomorrow we are taking the night off from streaming, but we will actually be back streaming on Tuesday for my birthday. So really looking forward to streaming on my birthday. We'll have some like fun incentives and stuff like that. And we're going to do some Minecrafting and the new update as well, which will be super fun. If you haven't done so already, exclamation Discord gets you on our Discord all the information for upcoming future streams. I love you all to pieces. Charlie, thank you for the absolute crazy spam there at the end. And of course, Anthony, for keeping me company all day. It was a pleasure flying for your airline. I love you to pieces. Guys, we are the Empire, and we have tea, and I will see you on the next stream. You have a lovely evening, and we'll see you later. Enjoy the raid, everybody.